Hello, my Fly Mickey friends, and welcome to our first 2021 Tips, Tricks and Travel News Update from the world of Disney. And on this week's episode, Walt Disney World may have applied the brakes to some eagerly awaited attractions. Could a Disneyland Paris refurbishment project now be on hold? And it's not one, but two big milestones being reached on the Disney timeline in 2022. Now, before we take a look at this week's news, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and click that bell icon to stay in the know about all things Disney. First up, let's kickstart the year with a roundup of news from Walt Disney World. Over the holidays, construction appears to be moving along nicely with the renovations to Wilderness Lodge. The top 3 floors now appear to be finished, and there's a flurry of activity on the lower 2 levels, indicating that everything should be finished well ahead of the June 6th reopening date. Hopefully, there will be sufficient guest demand for Disney to justify opening it back up this year. A new USA Today article has given coverage to rumours of timeline delays at various Walt Disney World projects, in fact featuring an interview with Josh D'Amaro, the chairman of Disney Parks Experiences and Products. The story indicates that the Tron Light Cycle run isn't now expected to open during the park's 50th birthday. This is not a huge surprise though, as it has been well reported that once the Gravity building is fully enclosed and the canopy has been installed, the Tron Light Cycle run construction phase will be paused until at least the next fiscal year, which starts in October. To add to the rumour, recent photos showed that the main attraction building has been sealed with walls around the roller coaster track, suggesting the pause may have already begun. But in more positive news for roller coaster lovers, after being closed for 5 days of unscheduled maintenance at the start of 2021, Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith has once again been operational at Disney's Hollywood Studios for the last few days, and long may it continue. Now next, the newest bakery has opened at Disney Springs with the debut of the Everglazed Donuts and Cold Brew. This shop is located between Splitsville and the AMC Theatre in the former home of the Pop Gallery. Everglazed has also released their official menu, and I have to say it is shockingly extensive and expensive, with an array of gourmet donuts, plus sandwiches, fries, flavoured milkshakes, cold brews, spiked coffees and beers. But on a plus side, there have been many thumbs up reviews so far for this new eatery at Disney Springs. And finally, Walt Disney World appears to have increased park attendance limits from 35% to 40% of full capacity. This reportedly changed on January the 1st and was part of the park hopping rollout plan. Additionally, all 4 parks now allow same-day reservations beginning in the afternoon at around 1:30 p.m, regardless of what the Disney Park Pass calendar indicates in terms of availability. If you'd like to know more about the park hopping at Walt Disney World, then head over to flymickey.co.uk and click Latest News. Now, Tokyo Disney Resort has reported that amidst the new state of emergency declared in Tokyo and the surrounding area, the Oriental Land Company is taking a few drastic steps to help lower the infection rate, but without having to close either Tokyo Disneyland or Tokyo Disney Sea. They're going to temporarily suspend ticket sales and also reduce park capacity to around 5,000 guests a day. And while exact capacity for the parks has never been disclosed, this is likely to be even less than the park's original 15% capacity we saw back in July. The park was estimated to be running at around 60 to 65% capacity of late. In order to prepare for this, the Oriental Land Company, as of January the 8th, have suspended all ticket types on the Disney Tokyo Resort app and have listed them as not on sale, with all guests who have already purchased tickets before that date still being able to visit the park. The resort will also close Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea a little bit earlier at 7 p.m. from the 12th through to February the 7th. And the upcoming The Happy Fair with Baymax event has also been postponed until further notice. The original event was set to begin next Wednesday. The park has reiterated that its priority is to the safety and well-being of its park guests and the cast members alike, but hopes to resume a more normal magical service in good time. So over at Disneyland Paris, we all know that the Sleeping Beauty's castle is now undergoing a refurbishment process, ready for the park's 30th anniversary that's coming up in 2022. Now, if you cast your minds back to January of last year, you'll remember an announcement that the Disneyland Hotel at DLP was also going to be given the major refurbishment treatment as well. But this was being postponed by 3 months, with a new start date of March 31st this year. Well, it would appear that this project may now be on hold, following on from a conversation we had online with the reservations team at Disneyland Paris this week. We asked them, do you have any update news on the closure of the Disneyland Hotel, as we have Disney Vacation ears wanting to book a stay there once the park reopens? They quickly responded with, there is currently no information available about the closure of the Disneyland Hotel. It is possible to make reservations for Disney's Disneyland Hotel for any arrival this year. Once we got information about the hotel closures, we will of course share this immediately on our official website. Going by that message, it would appear the resort has every intention of reopening its 5-star hotel as soon as it's allowed to reopen the parks, where making dreams come true. For sure, last year was not an easy one for the Walt Disney Company, as was for all of us, as a direct result of the ongoing pandemic. With the film and television productions on hold, and with the US Disney parks forced to close in March, and with California still closed at this time, the company has begun to feel the heavy financial drain. In addition, all 4 other Disney parks and resorts around the world have also suffered temporary on and off closures amidst the COVID-19 outbreak, bringing even more strain to the company. To put things in perspective, the Parks, Experiences and Products division, which includes theme park properties and the Disney Cruise Line, lost $2.4 billion in the fourth quarter of 2020 alone, with the California governor giving no real indication when Disneyland Resort might be allowed to reopen. It is now being reported that the Walt Disney Company is seriously considering moving certain operations from California to Florida. So far, nothing has been officially signed, according to a close source, but the discussions may be a sign of Disney's increasingly difficult relationship with the state of California, compared to the state of Florida, who worked with the Walt Disney World Resort team to reopen after only closing briefly last spring. For Orlando, these talks also may represent one of the largest corporations relocating to its region, which has struggled to attract big-name companies in the past. But now, with many of these big-name California firms like Hewlett-Packard Enterprise revealing their relocation plans to southeastern cities, it's not such a big stretch to see Disney doing the same, whether it's just personnel or a whole lot more. It is important, though, to note that at this time the Walt Disney Company have made no official statement regarding any potential operational relocations, and this is just a hypothetical possibility at this time. And finally, it is not every day that your favourite theme park has a big birthday. 2022 will not be known as the year for celebrating only one anniversary at a Disney resort. No. In fact, it'll be the year known for 2 massive celebrations, as not only will DLP be turning the big 3-0, but it will also be the 5th anniversary of the company's newest resort, that is Shanghai Disneyland. Seems like only yesterday we were watching the park take its first steps of magic. During the resort's New Year's Eve celebration, if you were watching live or on demand, you will have seen them kicking off what will be a year-long celebration for the 5-year milestone across the resort. The unveiling of the 5th anniversary logo was a treat for us all who enjoyed the brand new Ignite the New Year nighttime spectacular show, which used some impressively timed fireworks to bring in 2021 in true Disney style. According to a report by the Disney Parks blog, the celebrations will last an entire year and include many special surprises. But don't worry, we'll keep you all happy and up to date as the announcements are made throughout the year. And that's it for this week's Tips, Tricks and Travel News Update. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at FlyMickeyTravel so you'll never miss out on the magic moments of the world of Disney. And all that's left to say is have an awesome, magical day.